People, what a day we had yesterday. What a fantastic, memorable day we had yesterday. We had all-time lows. We had panic buttons. We had stocks falling again. We had big boy cuts. We had everything. We had everything. We had rallies. We had swings up and down. Oh, you name it. Volatility was at its peak yesterday. It was a fantastic day. But anyway, let's talk a little bit more about it. Let's talk a little bit more. First point, the 50-point bias cut. Surprising cut, which I don't think was very surprising, to be honest. But anyway, regardless, 50 points is a massive cut. Massive cut. And if you're following my work, you would have seen that I've been talking about this for the last week or two anyway, that the Fed was needed to take a good cut. 25 points was not enough, so I'm happy that price and happy that worked out very well. Anyway, with that, we saw gold rallying 3.5%, saw other USD pairs dropping like flies. It was a great day. It was a great day. And probably the funniest part was Powell, excuse my language, shitting his pants. Let's be honest. That panic button was there. He pressed the red button. He panicked big time, guys, big time. Yeah, he had every right to be honest, but it was just quite funny watching it. Bearing in mind, 2 weeks ago, he was saying how strong the economy was and there was no need for a cut, and then now he's saying this. So, and then obviously that's the reason why the stocks dropped as well, which he was expecting the stocks to obviously probably gain from that, but no, they dropped because there's no confidence. There's no confidence whatsoever. There's no confidence. Fed are always too late. Every time they're too late. Every single time. And also, I feel as if people are blaming the coronavirus. Well, obviously, I know that's obviously a massive problem, but the central banks are doing a terrible job. And they're using the coronavirus as a way to sort of push the blame on, where it's almost nothing to do with them or it's the coronavirus fault. It's no, you're late. You're very late in every decision. Very slow. It's just not doing the best job. But I do agree with their point cut. I think that was necessary. Definitely necessary. But also, the Fed can't print a vaccine. They can't. And they are trying. They're doing the best they can in their ways. I do understand. But anyway, guys, let's talk about now the 10-year Treasury. We saw that at the lowest point ever. And you guys know how important the debt market is to take a look at, guys. I mean, we are at 1% now, guys. We actually spiked to hit 0.9, which is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Never seen anything like it. Absolutely phenomenal. And guys, we are getting very close to zero. We'll be stuck in the Japanification, as we call it, guys. I mean, look at Europe, look at Japan. They're in absolute limbos. Investors are piling into bonds at 1%, which is scary. And obviously, what I know, guys. Obviously, car loans and mortgages might be that little bit cheaper, guys. But you got to understand, something huge is coming around the corner. Something very, very, very big and scary, guys. Very big and scary, and the markets can't be propped up that much enough, guys. And you must remember, guys, this is what's happening. Central banks are being propped up. The markets are being propped up by the central banks. These balance sheets are getting expanded. The repos are getting bigger. It's getting ridiculous. This big fiat bubble is going to burst, and it's being pressured. It's being, you know, like a bubble when you start pushing it, and you can sort of go inside it. It's close to being burst, guys. I can see towards the end of this year or maybe next year something stupid, phenomenal happening. I mean, I can see something big happening in the near future, but I mean something phenomenal happening in the near future, guys. But anyway, now this is what I like to call the race to cut rates. Everybody's running to the front line, aren't they? Everyone. On Monday, we saw all cut rates. So Australian dollar cut rates by 25 bias points. Yesterday we saw the Fed and Hong Kong both cut by 55 bias points. Today we've got the Canada rates, and I'm almost certain, guys, we are going to see a 50-point cut as well. I'm almost certain, guys. Almost certain. Definitely 25 bias point cut. Definitely, because you got to remember, with Canada always wants to be cheaper than the USD as well, and their interest rates currently I think are 175. I think, am I correct? I'm not 100% sure, but I know there's a little bit higher, and they always want the currency to be that little bit more weaker than the US dollar, because they're the biggest trading partners, and they always want it to be that little bit weaker. But guys, it's a race now. What are we going to see next? That is the question. Is every central bank going to try hit zero? Are we going to see the big Japanification all round? Is this the time? Are we entering this period of life which is going to be rememberable for the rest of our lives, guys? Are we now going to see that every single bank going to go to zero? We're going to be plunging and plunging rates. These propped up markets getting bigger and bigger. This big bubble about to burst. And also, could this be our first sight into maybe switching over to leaving our currency? Because if it's all zero, it's worthless. It's worthless. All this cash is worthless. Being printed out left, right, centre is going to be worthless. It's now where we're going to see our first steps into the digital money, guys. You hear the rumours. Everyone's saying it's never going to happen. I really can see it happening, guys. I really, really, really can. But all we could do is play it out. We know we can see. We could foresee things in the future, guys. But all we could do is play it out. That's all we could do. And it's exciting to see it sort of escalate, really, to be honest with you. But the future's looking scary, guys. The future's looking very scary. But guys, what we do as traders, we always manage our risk and always look ahead. Don't look behind. Look ahead of what's happening. Look ahead, guys, and then we can see what's turning out, guys. You can definitely see it. And let's just think of all the big factors we have in the world. We've got zero interest rates going around. We've got the coronavirus spreading. It's only going to get worse before it gets better. So we're going to see stocks drop further. We definitely are. We're going to see gold go higher. We definitely are. But it's just when we're going to see the big moves. That's the question, guys.